Hello, my beautiful angels, starseeds, and dreamers. Welcome back. My name is Violeta. This is a timeless tarot reading for you. Yes, you. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. All signs welcome. So, what are we going to start with? Today, we start with the tarot. You've released something. You have released something. You feel lighter than last time. Well done. It's almost like you're no longer holding on the past anymore. It's like before you would hold on to past resentment, past feelings of injustice, but now you just accept it as it is. The Hierophant in reverse. Exactly. You no longer need that kind of, I'm hearing you no longer need to be held by the hand. You no longer need to, when you do the hard work, you no longer need spirit to hold your hand. You're doing fine on your own. The spirit is acknowledging that. Your own wisdom is just as big as spirit's. And now you can access it even more than before. Justice in reverse and death. You have gone through many cycles of unjust things. People not giving as much as you gave them, unequal situations, people blaming you for things you weren't guilty about, things like that. But this cycle is now over because you can see the truth. You can now see the truth that it's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're happy and free because of that fact, because your whole life you felt like it was your fault. Something was your fault and it was heavy and it kept emerging. Like you couldn't internalize some kind of feeling, but now it's starting to lighten the load, where you don't feel so heavy anymore. You don't feel so guilty and like everything is your fault anymore, because it's not. But for the first time, you're starting to feel it too. You have a tendency to blame yourself a lot when something goes wrong, but you no longer want to be in this energy of guilt and shame because of missed opportunities. It's almost like when something was missed or went wrong or it didn't work out, it was almost like you blamed yourself. Whatever the other person did, you even blamed yourself even then. It was this sort of automatic reflex that you didn't have any control over. But now I'm hearing you've let the cups fall where they may, and you no longer point a finger at yourself, because that's not where the blame belongs. It never did. It never did. Knight of Wands. What about this Knight of Wands? This person regrets. A Knight of Wands, someone watches you. Someone watches you, watches every step you make and everything you say, because they want to understand how you think and why you're not in this energy of regret or shame, or like they wanted you to be down after something, but you're not. Instead, you've completed the cycle and you've grown stronger. You've built yourself up a really stable foundation, and you thrive on this foundation. It's like you're thriving while someone else is just watching you thrive. they don't want to be the only one in this energy of regret. They want to know that they're not alone. This is someone who made you feel smaller, not important. Chariot in reverse, who never did anything, who never proceeded, who never made the steps they were supposed to make because they were indecisive. They didn't get to reach you on time. They didn't get to reach you on time? Yeah, because they were always on pause, always stagnant, always fighting their own demons, staying in their own little bubble of confusion, I'm hearing. But you exited, and now you're never going to deal with this injustice again. You're never going to wonder if you're good enough, because you are, because no one can make you feel that way anymore after this person. It's almost like they were giving you crumbs, but you wanted the whole thing, the whole cake, the whole bread. And you know, you can get that even without anybody else. So why would you want someone to give you crumbs? Yeah, King of Cups, you wanted this, but you didn't get it. You wanted someone with an open heart on their sleeve, open, no agendas, no hidden things, someone who didn't just treat you as an option, like something that just was around, and they had plenty of those. And so, yeah, plenty of options, exactly. This person, this person really treated you badly. I mean, maybe there was something else there, like probably wounding or some kind of childhood hurt, or some kind of no, I'm not gonna go there, but basically this could be someone who was trying to make you feel like how they felt. That's, sorry, Spirit says this is the way this person feels all the time. So this person feels like when someone loves them, quote unquote loves them, they're just tolerated. They're not giving everything, and they're just one of many. Or like they want to be more than this, but they don't know if they deserve it. It's almost like they don't do enough. Okay, this person doesn't do it. No, it's not that they don't do enough. It's that they feel they don't do enough to garner someone's eternal love, basically. And so they treat the person across from them the same way because they're projecting how they feel onto another. And so they can't give you pure, deep, amazing love because they don't know how. They haven't given it. They haven't gotten it, or it was never good enough, or they were never good enough. I don't know. It's just a bunch of, stuff from the past that they carry with them in the present, unfortunately. And that's not your problem. That's not your journey. And that's their karma. I mean, the fact that you left and that you became stronger and they didn't is their karma. And they might be, going around and putting on the happy face and stuff like that. The thing is, Spirit says it's a mask because they don't truly feel fulfilled in their life, which is sad, really, because you want everyone to be happy. You want even this person, if they ever hurt you, you even want this person to be happy and, to find what makes them happy and fulfilled in their life. Even if it's not you, that's fine, But it's almost like this person's karma is watching someone beat the odds. It's almost like they couldn't beat the odds, so they know what the odds are, and they're certain that you can't do that, but you did. And so they're like, how come this person did and I couldn't? That kind of thing. It's like instead of trying to love you, they compared themselves to you for some reason. That was straight channeling. It was a lot. It was a lot. So yeah, they're watching you very carefully. And yeah, they kept secrets. They were mostly just mirroring you. It's almost like they don't know what's the truth anymore, because it's like the secrets are what's their whole life. Like there's so many faces, so many secrets, so many things. Submission. It's almost like this person has learned that their life is not under their control for some reason. And so they've made peace with that. They're like, okay, well, it's out of my hands, so I can't do anything about it. But then you come around and you show that you never really listen to anything that anybody says or wants you to do, or you don't even let any circumstances or people dictate what you do. And so they're like, how come this person gets away with it? But it's not that you get away with it, it's that you choose it. And it's a hard road, because you constantly have to, fight for yourself. But this person doesn't fight for themselves for some reason. They've submitted. They've submitted to the will of others and of the world around them. It's like they know the rules of the world. But what's that even mean? What are those rules of the world? Everyone has different rules. Every country has different rules. Every person has different rules. Every person makes their own rules. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's so sad. Message to pass on. Someone, okay, this is very specific, so take it if it resonates. Someone who's passed on is trying to give them a message or give you a message in your dreams or their dreams. So basically, a passed on loved one was trying to help in some way, shape, or form. Reunion. This person would like a reunion with you. They would like to see you again. Children. Your inner children. There was something similar between your inner children. It was like, it's like I'm seeing this mirroring effect of the inner children. It's almost like your childhoods were similar with this person. And so the inner children are like, oh, that would be fun to see this person again. But the adults are like, no, that's not a good idea. And so that's why this is stalled. But I'm hearing every contact and no contact and everything connected to this person heals the inner children. So to heal the inner child, it's good that this person was in your life or is in your life or whatever. Okay. You guys, I didn't mean for this to be a reading on a specific person, but Spirit wanted to, so sorry. Sorry if it's like a toxic ex or something from your past that you don't want to hear about. I'm really sorry. This is an illusion. For some reason, Spirit just wants you to hear this, so let's go with it just today. This is an illusion. This was an illusion. This was a fantasy that you kind of bought into at some point, but then didn't anymore. I love your sense of humor. This is someone you laughed with, someone you had fun with. Why do we need to know this now? I mean, what is the significance now? When will you stop running? This person is confused on why you keep running from them, which is ironic because at first they could have run. It's not too late. they hope it's not too late to have a conversation or a meeting or some kind of closure. I don't know, do you feel like run, chase? Exactly. In your eyes, this is kind of like a cycle that's ended, that you don't want to partake in anymore because you've moved on. You need time and space. Exactly. You need a time and space to, you know, see, to feel yourself without this person, to find yourself without this person. That's weird. But you did. Old-fashioned. This person is kind of old-fashioned. It seems like you're not. Okay. This is a very heavy energy. I can tell you right now that I started the reading with a very happy, peaceful, you know, joyful energy from you, but that it descended into, I'm not sure if I'm going to post it, to be honest, because it really descended into this really heavy energy. I don't know if it's from the situation, if it's from the person, but you really feel heavy around this person, or thinking of this person, or this person thinking of you. It's really heavy. Tax. It's almost like they had to pay some kind of tax on all the things that they did. This reminds me of the karma. It's almost like they did something again and again and again, and then they had to pay the tax on it. You know what I mean? They maybe thought it was a joke. They joked about it, but actually it's a real thing. Like, if you take a lot from something, someone's whatever, then you have to pay the tax on what you've taken, and that's the karma, right? Yay! And help. This person is actually probably being helped at the moment. Oh, that's good. This person is getting help for whatever they're struggling with. Naive and hug. They used to think you were naive, but they don't think that anymore. They wish they could hug you, but their ego doesn't let them come anywhere close to you. Anywhere close to you. And actually yours probably doesn't either. Stuck. They feel stuck by their choices, by their habits. Work aura. They're burying themselves into work. Bird. And they're watching you fly. You're flying away and higher. You become more peaceful, more grounded, happier. Habit. But they watch you out of habit. They just want to keep an eye on you. I don't think it's anything bad. Empty. They feel like there's a void that they can't stop filling. It's almost like if they stopped trying to fill it, they're gonna drown in it. It's like this big black hole that gathers up more and more energy, and it's sort of like so heavy in them, and it sucks everything. It's almost like, guys, this is really heavy. It's like this empty big black hole that keeps sucking energy into it, and it never ends, and they can never rest. Wow, I haven't felt like this in many years, so excuse me that I have to breathe. Story. There's a story that they tell themselves to cover up the wounds. Instead of healing the wounds, they just tell themselves stories to cover up the shame of feeling like the black hole. They feel like they're the black hole, that they erase everything good, but that's not true. They're just a person, a wounded person that can heal. But they have to decide to do it, you know? Like you did. I feel really bad for this person. Siren and 24/7. They think you're really attractive, and they think about you often, but the void. These days, it's almost all they think about, all they do is to fill the void. And maybe they're so used to filling it with work and people and things and stuff that the thing is they didn't used to notice or feel it because they were used to feeling it, but now they feel it, and it's heavier and heavier by the day, and they don't understand why it's different from before. Before they could ignore it, and now they can't ignore it, and it feels worse and worse and they have to fill it with more and more things, and it's a vicious cycle, and they don't understand what they've done wrong. They're not doing anything wrong. It's just the way it is because it's meant to be healed. It gets more and more so that it can be healed. Like it did for you. For you, all of your wounds got bigger and stronger and scarier so you could release them, heal them, fix them. Not just leave them or repress them or ignore them or run away from them. No, you did no such thing. You tried for many years, but eventually you had to face yourself. And you did, and now you're so light, but this is so heavy, you guys. I just feel this. I just feel this. It's like this slow erasure of everything that's good. It's almost like there's just the black left, the scratches left, just the void left. How is it even gonna get better? Someone's pretty hopeless at the moment. I don't know. I don't know who this is for you, but remember to detach your energy from such energies. So cut the cord, cleanse your energy, just do whatever you do after such strong energetic, not attacks, but pulls. Like if something is pulling at your energy or something's constantly appearing in your readings, just do whatever you do to transmute and to release and to restart, which I am doing at the current moment while you're watching. Yes, I am doing this. I'm taking the energy and transmuting it into my own kind of energy. Like everyone wants me to tell you, I'm disconnecting my energy from this energy. So I'm like I'm observing my energy and I'm saying, okay, this part is mine. This part is not. And so I focus on this until it grows, and this is forgotten, right? And so this is me again. This is me again. And the heaviness is over there with the other person, right? And so make sure you do this regularly. Distinguish what's yours and what is not, and always release what is not, because it's not your burden. It's someone else's and they have to deal with it. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if it resonates down in the comments. I promise the next reading is going to be better. But I guess this had to be heard for some reason by someone. Okay? So you're doing great in the meantime. And let me know. Yeah, like, subscribe, follow, all those things. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. Bye.